difficult to defend than Texas State?
I think that would, you know, if you ask different coaches, they might give you a different answer. I think preparing for the option in a 4-day work week is much more difficult. These guys, Central Arc will be more conventional, you know, formation-wise and play-wise, things that we, you know, kind of see from week to week. It's just they execute very well, and you know, we're just going to have to take away the things that they do best. But as far as difficulty of preparing, that option was a booger last week. It really was.
Talked about this a little bit last week, but City's got that yardage record. I think he's got all the receiving records. You know, it's just a regular route. He just kind of does it. He gets up. There's no bad for him. I guess that's kind of like he's done his entire career since he's been here. Nothing flashy, he just gets it done, I guess.
Simmy's he's a jewel to coach. He's a great young man. The way he's matured over the last 4 years, he's got a little Simmy now. He's a dad, and you can see him, you know, being a father and taking care of those responsibilities. You know, he's a level-headed, hard worker, great leader for our team. I mean, he's the one that steps up and does the talking for the team. And I'm very proud of him. You know, getting all those records. You know, I hope he can achieve those Southland Conference records he's got coming up. I think he needs 9 catches. Needs 9 catches to tie the all-time catches in the Southland Conference and 3 touchdowns to tie the touchdown record in the Southland Conference. And that's saying a lot, because I know when you say Southeastern record, we went a while there without football, but to say that he's going to get a Southland Conference record, or maybe 2, that's huge, and I'm really pulling for him to do that.
We talked last week about, you know, the race is not something that you guys really have a stake in, but maybe a little juice now to go out and screw this thing up for everybody you possibly can down the stretch. I mean, you know, a little bit of incentive that way that, you know, hey, we can de facto that way.
Yeah, you know, with Central Arc and Sam Houston coming up, and you know, hopefully we can play well this week, and you know, show some folks as we finish up that we do have a good football team, and show our kids, because we're not losing many guys. You look at what we're losing on offense, you know, Brandon and Simmy and Corey, but we really feel like those young receivers are playing really well when they're getting in there with Dean Johnson and Carl Pearson. You know, it was Simmy that said in the summer, during summer workouts, he said, my records won't last very long. He said, Dean's going to break all of them. And of course, Josh Penton at the center. And you know, Josh is playing with a lot of pain. The doctor puts a boot on his leg, and he's walking around campus with a boot on his foot, and then takes it off for practice, takes it off for the games. He's walking around. You know, he's got a stress fracture in his foot, playing with it. And then, you know, defensively, senior-wise, I don't know if we're playing any seniors right now, because Botwell, you know, Devin Botwell's out for the season, and we started Jonathan Kitchen last week, a true freshman, ahead of the transfer from Iowa State. So, you know, we're not losing many folks. And so what we can do here at the end of the season to build some confidence, and playing Central Arkansas, playing Sam Houston, you know, playing Stephen F., playing Nichols, you know, against good clubs, to build some confidence going in the off season.
Simmy's quote was about Dean or Carl?
Dean.
Dean. I thought it was Carl.
You know, watching him throw out here in the summer.
Okay. I thought it was Carl.
Yeah, he said my records won't last very long. He said Dean will break all of them, because Dean is smooth, man. And Carl too. Both of them are playing really well. Thank y'all.
Thanks.